Doing another weekly outlook. So just want to get this posted early. There's a lot of trades I'm looking at this week, especially on the pairs I covered here. There's a lot of good setups coming. The last few weeks have been somewhat messy. However, you guys caught an amazing trade on CAD JPY last week, which I think did over 300 pips, which is fucking phenomenal. So good job to everyone who caught that. I'll cover that in a minute. Also want to cover that today marks 1 year since I began the mentorship program. Mentoring is something I never thought I would do. However, I began, sharing my trades, my entries, my success on social media with just the intent of just sharing my journey. And, for months and months and months last year, I began getting messages, after message asking if I can teach. And it's just something I was never interested in doing. However, after myself being exposed to all the, bullshit and nonsense and scams on social media, I thought, maybe it's best I just try and, give back. I mean, I got scammed and I was taught so much, wrong information on how to trade within the market. So that's why I began doing it. Absolutely love it. I'm going to continue doing it as far as, as long as I see it benefiting me, my trading, and obviously helping others, I'll continue to do it. So now that's been a year. I have a 1 year anniversary sale launching on the website today at 12 midday Central Time. Okay. I will announce in the Discord and on social media when it's going to be live. It's only running for 2 days, so 48 hours. Okay, so it'll be expiring on Tuesday. So the 1 month membership for the mentorship program is usually $150 a month. Be 20% off. It's gonna be 20% off site wide. So be 20% off site wide. So be 150 down to 120. The 3 month down to from 405 to 324. The 12 month from 1440 a year to 1,152 a year. That's less than $100 a month. And this thing will pay for itself within a week. Even if you do the 1 month, it pays for itself off one trade. All right. And then obviously the advanced course as well on discount, which is insane because that is almost 80 plus videos and it teaches you everything you need to know. Even if you know nothing about Forex, it teaches you everything. I mean, literally from how to from how to open up TradingView, how to set up TradingView to how to, perfect your entry, stop losses, risk management, fake outs, reading price, marking up your zones, everything. Fucking cheap, all right? And you get the advanced course forever. The advanced course is a one-time payment. It's a full course that's yours forever. The mentorship program does have a smaller course in it. All right, it has about 60 videos, but you need to be somewhat experienced before I suggest you get in that program. Okay, it's definitely designed for people with experience, whereas the advanced course is designed for those with experience and those who absolutely know nothing, as it starts from the ground up and it teaches you everything. Whereas like I said, the mentorship program, you need to definitely have some experience and it's a bit more of a learning curve to it because obviously the advanced course is much more in depth. However, the advanced course is, as I said, its own course, whereas the mentorship program is live through the market. So you learn live with me through live trading, my entries, my signals, my daily videos, everything like that. So that's there. The code for everything stated there is going to be, I'll write it here, is going to be March 20. All right. A lot of the website will automatically give you the discount, but if it doesn't, in some countries, for some reason, it doesn't apply it. You may need to apply it yourself. The code is March 20, so apply that at checkout, and you will see the discount applied if it isn't already. But that's what it's going to be. So let's jump on and let's have a look at the market this week. So CAD JPY. So I said last week, if it breaks above that structure we had, look for a buy upon a retest. Otherwise, it's going to come back down here, and you simply look for buys from here. Literally, just beautiful price action. Like, look at this, the 30-minute. Gorgeous price action. Quite a few of you guys caught this, which is insane. I personally didn't take this. I took USD CAD. However, it was the exact same setup because USD CAD and CAD JPY are inverse. So when CAD JPY goes up, USD CAD goes down. So we caught a monster of a trade on USD CAD as well, which I covered, which I gave in the mentorship program. I actually give the entry. So beautiful trade. What I'm looking for on this right now is let this trade run. I would consider if you start seeing some exhaustion around this 94.5, 95 level, I would consider maybe closing 75% of your trade just in case, because I do see the possibility of this coming back down to retest this 92,800 or 93 region of price down here. But I think we would see a lot of sort of price action before that occurs. I don't see this just dropping. Of course, it always can. What I would like to see is maybe price pushes down, maybe comes back up, tests, and then from there you can look for the sell. But that would probably be something later in the week. So I will keep an eye on this, and I will update in either a post in the Discord, in the free Discord, or on another video on what to look for this. But for now, like, this has a lot of room to go up. But I would just, for those who are in this, I would definitely suggest closing 50 to 75% of this, just because we are at a possible level where this could correct to come lower and retest structure. Okay, so you could look to add a second position as an example. Australian dollars. I didn't cover this last week. Market opened, up here, and I wasn't too interested. However, I think Wednesday it gave a beautiful buy. I wasn't, we were packed in the mentorship program with monitoring charts and a lot going on, so wasn't covering this. However, beautiful setup I wanted to cover. 7.1, 0.71800, 0.72 region. Just look at this price action. Tap, tap, tap. Beautiful price action. Go in the 15-minute. That's your entry there. All right. 25 pip stop loss. Targeting back up into the highs with that dollar weakness last week, as I explained to look for last week. Easy setup. This would have been a 1 to 10 for 240 pips, give or take, with a little bit more room to go. So what I'm looking for this week, actually, someone caught this. I think it was someone from the Discord. Maybe it was a student. I can't remember, but someone caught this. I need to look through my messages to see who got that, but good job that person. Only one person saw this, which is really good. Maybe it was a student. What I'd be looking for here is a possible sell from here back down into 0.73500 region. From there, I'd be looking for this to actually go higher. Coming into this week, I am looking at more dollar weakness. However, if the dollar comes back down and tests this 97,800 and you see a lot of rejection, it is a possibility this could always push higher. It is very much in a range. However, looking at this plus a lot of other pairs, I am expecting overall the dollar to maybe break lower, but we need to see the price action for that first. So right now, based on what I'm seeing, I am seeing this, but based on what I'm seeing across pairs, I am favoring more dollar weakness. Okay, which means AUD, USD should technically go higher after a bit of a corrective move. So if you can get in a sell from here, look in the lower time frames, the 1 hour, the 30-minute, maybe something like this. On like the 30-minute might be a good sell down to here, and then from there you can maybe close partials and look for a buy hedge position to take this higher, which lines up with pairs like NZD, USD as well, coming back down. I'm gonna cover this one real quick. Coming back down here to retest this level to then move higher into the highs of 0.7, which if you remember from, I think last month, I was talking about this reaching 0.69 and then 0.7, and it has now. We've hit 0.69. So this is what I'm looking at this week, is just coming back down to retest here and then get a buy up into this 0.698, 0.7 region. Be really simple price action. All you're really looking for is another test of structure, this 0.688. This is beautiful price action, but we need to see. Now, let's flip it. Let's say that price doesn't respect, and this is a fake out into 0.69. What we could always see is this break below, retest, and then take this back down into the lows. Obviously, we would need dollar strength likely for that, but if you see the dollar strength, then obviously you know what to sort of expect with this sort of scenario. So keep that in mind. Those are your two setups you're looking for this week on NZD, USD. Same thing with Australian dollar. I've given you two setups here. However, if this level was to not hold, you'd simply be looking for a retest of 0.73, sort of 500, for a move lower back down to the 0.72 region down here. Just keep it really simple, guys. Keep it really simple. Now, gold. Honestly, I'm not too interested in gold. However, keep in mind we have the whole Russia-Ukraine situation going on, which definitely affects gold as it's a safe haven currency. What I am seeing right now is this is a retest of this 19 sort of 20-25 level. So if price can come down, test here like it is, you see some nice rejection, I'd be looking for a buy up into 2000 level, and then from there, if this respects, you can actually look for a sell from here. Otherwise, it will break higher from there. But this is really of interest to those who trade gold. I'll be watching this in the lower time frames now. If you get some strong rejection, some lower time frame patterns, you guys know what to look for, okay? Take what you've learned in your previous trading and look for rejections based on price action, and that's what you're looking for. So pin bars, bullish engulfings, lower time frame patterns, you're good to go, and hopefully you can get a nice buy up into here. However, if this does break this level, I'd be looking for this to come down into this 1880 region of price down here. So keep that in mind as well. There's always two possibilities to every scenario. You just have to be patient enough to wait for the price action to tell you what's going to occur. NZD, USD I covered, and then GA. So GA, we were looking for buys here last week. Obviously, by looking at the price action, there was just nothing here for a buy. All right, so good job if you guys stayed out of that. Ended up doing a very clear sort of retest to move lower. Now this is at major structure at 0.77800. So what I would be looking for here is possibly a buy back up into retest here, where it might form this sort of head and shoulders sort of fake out retest scenario, and then from there you can look for the move lower. So that's what I'd be looking for. on GA. Now I'm gonna get this video out to you guys as soon as possible. That way you guys can take advantage of the sale. As I said earlier, there's only limited spots. Okay, with the 1 month, right now I don't have a cap on it, depending on how many people join. With the 3 month, the 12 month, and the advanced course, there is a cap. Okay, I absolutely hate discounting the program because it's extremely overvalued. You will not find this content, the accuracy, and the effort of a mentor anywhere else in the market. You just weren't. So I absolutely hate doing it. So I only have maybe 2 or 3 more sales planned for the year, which aren't going to be till the later part of the year. So keep that in mind. All right. I very rarely do sales. I don't like doing it. And also I will be closing enrollment as well, which means anyone new who wants to join in a few weeks won't be able to get in until I open enrollment again. And any live students or current students who are currently in who ended up not renewing for whatever reason, won't be able to get back in as well. Because again, I'd rather have a less is more approach. I'd rather have quality over quantity approach. I don't mentor for money. I make a lot of money from trading. I just do it to help. And I'm also aware that, if the program gets too big, then it can also have a negative effect on the program because, there's a lot of people for me to help. I can't give everyone the attention needed. So I've sort of figured out where that sweet spot is. So once I hit that level, I will be closing enrollment, okay? If you guys have any questions, let me know. Have a great trading week. Please keep that risk management in check and make sure you are patient. And again, I can't reiterate it enough. Make sure you use risk management. Have a great week, guys, and I will chat to you guys on Wednesday with another weekly update.